Can you hear me now? Well, that's annoying. My microphone turned off. All right, I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. We're making a little promotional material here. Absolutely. And then we'll move on to some other stuff. About VRCHAT. Yeah, go right ahead. That's what I'm all about here. I'll actually move this down here, move this up here. I'll make like a bulletin thing. So 3-week intro course. Do you think it's awkward to use a girl avatar as a guy? I think that people should be able to do whatever the heck they want in VR. There's no... If it's something someone wants to do, then they should be free to do it. And the joy of VR chat is you get to block whoever you don't want to be around. Three-week intro course, modeling, UV mapping, rigging, and VRC uploading. Bam. Hello, everyone. Just can't seem to find good avatars for a guy. We're making a little promotional material because I'm going to be doing some classes on how to make VRChat avatars. So signups are open, and it should be posting in chat every now and then, but hopefully soon. But anyway, I'll share the link in just a moment. But we're getting kind of because I have my banners here that show up, so we're making another one of those banners right over there. But hello, Dragon Wolf. Welcome back. Hello. Can't seem to find good avatars for a guy. I mean, I do think that VRChat favors female avatars, but that may just be more a reflection of... I have no idea. It's hard to say. I think people enjoy perhaps that escapism on some level, and then for other people it's not escapism. Isn't avatar creation like Blender class with extra steps? Pretty much. I mean, aren't video games just modeling with extra steps? What isn't something with extra steps? Because there's still, you could make something in Blender. That doesn't mean that it's ready for VRChat. It isn't? No, I mean, you can make things that just can't load it. It can't load in. You need to make it in Unity. You need both. You need Blender and Unity. Well, you can use any modeling software, but Unity is kind of where things come together, and then you upload it. But you make stuff in other software. You can't really make models in Unity, not in the way that would be easy to work with. I guess I don't need 3-week intro course. And we'll just do sign up now. And then I'll paste my form link and link Jordan copy. We'll get rid of the HTTPS stuff because that's not needed. And I guess we'll also do this. Not enough space in this. I want to learn to make Blender for game creation, but right now I'm paying for Japanese lessons, so that will wait, I guess. I'm hoping to do this very frequently. I think if you don't have the chance now to sign up, then there should be many opportunities moving forward. Boom. Boom. Oh, and then painting. Doesn't matter. You're going to do a live training course over 3 weeks? Pretty much, yeah. It'll be through my Discord. And I'll be posting the link to, actually I can post it right here. Let's post it in chat right now. Bam. And we'll go ahead and save this out. I want it to be bold, so black and white is fitting. Here's all the avatars I made for the last year and a half. Quite a few. Stream, screenshots, no. Slideshow, yes. Slideshow 1, class, intro, 2, VRC. Yeah. Save. Okay, it should just show up now on my slideshow. All right. So I'll exit that there. Take a little sip of coffee. But yeah, the hope is to just kind of have start getting some regular classes going. Oh, my back. So sore. I ended up having to dig a trench this weekend and it was exhausting. All right, so we got that signed up. We need to update my Twitch. And I'll actually make a little sticky note. And we'll do quick links. Wish I could make a hot link to the form. Like a custom URL? That'd be super handy. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but for now we're just gonna go with that because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Okay. Let's leave that. Actually, no, I'll accidentally close it if I leave it there. Is there a way to embed your notes into your desktop so they're not part of your alt tab? I guess I could, instead of doing that, just create a link, hyperlink. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So it's showing up. Intro to avatar creation. Class signups open now. There's my form. Okay, so I can... shortcut. VRC intro. Actually, do class. VRC intro. Hello, neat. I'd love to join this in the future when I can. Sounds good. Yeah, well, definitely let me know. I'd love people to check out the form just to see the time frame and get some feedback on what time frames would work for people. Hello, Riley. Happy Monday to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. And then can I just copy the link? Copy. No, that's not as easy. Well, let's leave it there for now. But good morning, Riley. And good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good start to their Monday. Definitely feels like a Monday. I feel like I'm just recovering right now. But we're making it through. Making it through. What are we doing right now? We are just, I just created some sign-up information for a class that I'll be teaching, Intro to VRC. And let me go ahead and make sure my slideshow is picking that up. It should be. I'll go ahead and just grab it again. There we go. Intro. Cutting off my stream there. Actually, that's fine. I don't care if the icons are cut off there. All right. I have a question. Where am I from? I'm from California, but I live in Texas. Hello, Arctic. Good morning. I have a question. The answer might save me hours of work making a mistake. Should my workflow be sculpt detail, retopo, multi-res, and then sculpt more detail? I always prefer, if you're going to use multi-res at all, I would recommend starting from a very, very simple base. And I'm kind of going to go over that process today. So you're definitely welcome to kind of stay tuned and see what I do. But I would say that the benefit, if you're just going to do a sculpt and retopologize, there's no need to do multi-res. Because you can just sculpt it, retopologize, you're done. As for the multi-res, if you are going to use multi-res, really the best way to use it is to make a really simple base model that you know you won't need to edit. Or even if you do, you go to your high resolution, you make your edits, and then you shrink wrap it, turn it back into a multi-res object. So there's some ways to kind of recover from having to edit a multi-res object. But generally, I would say if you're going to use multi-res, start with a super simple model, get it rigged, and get it UV mapped before doing any sculpting. But that kind of requires some experience to see down that line. Do you like models art? I make a VRCHAT avatar. So the imp here that I made this character right there. And so, yes, I do like this work quite a bit. I can't imagine doing anything else at this point. And I don't want to. And I don't want to. Okay, heck yeah. That's awesome. But generally, Ori, if you're gonna do a retopology workflow, then it is just sculpt, retopologize, and then UV map and rig. But you'll kind of see my multi-res workflow today. So that's actually what I'm getting into right now. We need to update my rig here. Or is it already updated? It is, okay, perfect. There was one thing I wanted to change about him. I wanted to go into the teeth, which should be rigged. Yeah. I'm gonna go in the teeth. VTuber artist and graphic designer. Ah. I won't share my Discord handle. I am an artist, yes. We're going to go into weight paint, sculpt mode, and I just want to isolate these selections. I'm currently on the 10th final version of my Quest Avi at the moment, almost ready to make it public. Been running the same circle of package everything, upload, double check in game, oh no, for the last few days. Well, stay strong, Arctic. I believe in you. What kind of model do you like? I'll send you my my portfolio, Riley. But yeah, most of what I do here is, if you're interested in commissioning me, you can take a look here, right there. And I actually need to upload it because I have a whole list of, or my whole, where'd it go? My whole portfolio here. Look at this. It's everything we've done in like a year and a half. I need to update my, we've done quite a few avatars. Yeah, I mostly work on personas for people. Every now and then we'll do some humans and some anime characters. Mostly personas though. Basically, I'm making a model for animation in Blender, and I sort of feel freeballing it at the moment. Workflow, figuring as I go, expect to make mistakes and start over. Well, but I did a sculpt, read to apologize, trying to use multi-res now, but running into some issues. Multi-res is not quite built for animation. Like, usually you will use the multi-res to bake a normal map or a displacement map, and then you can use that on your low poly model. But animating with the multi-res modifier, it gets weird. The vertex groups don't interpolate well with animation, so you won't want to have a multi-res modifier on a character you're actually animating. Professional artist, yes, I do this full time. It's my main gig. Let's save this to a quick favorite. So now we should have different colored ones for each face set. And this will be very useful later on when we get to sculpting and using the multi-res. Great. I'm also, oh, heck yeah. Notice that, especially when rigging, the rig only recognizes the vertices of the low poly, so the high poly looks really weird. It does, and that threw me for a loop 2 weeks ago when I was messing around with it. I was like, this is just not looking the way I thought it would. All right, there we go. At this point, I just want to bake the details for my high-res multi-res into the low poly. Yes, that would be my, if you're done sculpting with the multi-res, that would be my recommendation. And if you go into your baking settings, I would look up a tutorial on how to bake from multi-res, but it really is just, they have a multi-res baking option. So you have your normals and then a displacement map. You could call it a bump map too, if you're familiar with those. This is very useful. The displacement one is very useful if you still want to capture that high-res the displacement details, then you can use adaptive subdivision with your displacement modifier. If it's very, very high, usually your normals will be fine, but you can still kind of get back to that high level of geometric detail, but you just want to do it through your texture instead of your... But yeah, they've got a whole baking setup here for multi-res. You just have to make sure you're in the Cycles render engine. Baking's a little goofy. The main thing is make sure you have your image texture selected and make sure you have the correct UV map, the UV map you're baking to selected. All right, that should be it for this guy for updating our base model. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little save copy. Keep them looking good. Base sets set up. Right. Big high res and use bump share. So okay, perfect. Yeah, then same process, but just with that multi-res selection. Though you could still use the same method. You would just have to save out your high-res version. Yeah, there's some other setting I always encounter in here that throws me for a loop. What is it? What is it? Oh yeah, the eyeballs should not have symmetry on. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna save a copy of this avatar into client work, Risoro. And this will be, let me double check the name. And Renoir. Caviar. Save that here. Okay, perfect. So here's the start of our character. We don't need the projection. We got the hidden layer, perfect. We'll go ahead and rename him right now. And add the reference image. Learn the whole headache through UDIM's hard mode. That is hard mode. I'm impressed. That's I don't usually touch UDIMs because a lot of times VRCHAT can't really take advantage of UDIMs, so that's unfortunate. But so here's the character we'll be working on today. Very saucy. I don't know. I guess there's not a demon. There we go. Saucy demon. This up here. And we're going to make a cube that is 7 feet tall, because that's how tall the character is. And then we're just going to scale up our boy. Right here. Actually, we'll scale down this image. 7 feet's right there. Get that lined up. And then here, we're going to scale him up a little. Boom. And then we're going to take this and take our rig and we're just going to straight up apply it because I want to match the size. It's a little annoying not to do this for each object. Oh, right. I do want to check is that all of my mirror objects have the mirror U on. That messed me up the other day. Okay, good. For the teeth and gums, I'm gonna have to reposition them anyway, so let's might as well just Alt P. Take that back. These ones are not rigged. Gotcha. They have no vertex group data, so we'll just transfer that over right now. I'm back. Welcome back, Dragon. Hello, hello. We're going to take our vertex groups. I'm going to select the body, do object, transfer, mesh data, vertex groups, all groups, by name, replace. Okay, perfect. Now I think that should work. And for our rig, we just adjusted its position. So we'll go into Tool. That's a little different. No, it's not. It's right here. Apply pose as rest pose. Yes. This is my usual workflow where you can adjust the rig to match, because I like starting from, or I've set up this character to be like a base template. But we'll have to make some adjustments. He's definitely a thicker dude, and he's got these pecs that we'll have to probably extrude here. He's got horns. Do we make the horns part of the head directly? Yeah, we got a good spot for it right here. So we'll start that. Go to Edit, Circle. Boom. Boom. Okay, something like that. Does not have to be very exact right now. Mostly just, we know we want the information here. But once we slap on the multi-res, we'll be able to continue to develop the face shape and stuff. Eyes look pretty good. Let's take the back, put on front. Or no. That? Yeah, okay, perfect. We have a tail. Anything about the face that needs to be different? Oh, there was one more image that was sent to me today. The expressions. Perfect. Right about there. And we'll put them over here. So for the expressions, I don't feel like the face is too... We're going to have to make too many edits. The ear is pointed, so maybe we'll do one tweak to the base there. He does have this little pointy cheek or lip thing. Probably save that to a blend shape. Everything looks pretty darn good though. Okay. So go from there. Let's extrude the pec. We'll do this full spot right here. Boom. That. The shoulder already has indentation. Good. The feet, definitely. We don't need these feet. We don't need these ones, so we'll go ahead and just chop those off. And we can get rid of these toenails too. In fact, he doesn't even have fingernails. Get rid of all of that. And adjust our base shape a little bit. Yeah. Okay. We'll definitely need a little bit more resolution right here, so let's go ahead and indent it now, because I know we'll need it. With a little knobby bump there. And then the hooves we'll make later. And we should probably just cap this. Perfect. Boom, boom. All right. Good stuff. And we can work so quick now. I love having a base model. And I think that's pretty much it for what we need. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off our rig and we can start sculpting. Change my form. I need to make sure I'm getting this one, people. Settings. And we'll do a link feeds. All right, there we go. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Trying to get that little spot. Hello, Snardom. Good morning. Welcome. Starting a new avatar today. And I have class signups open, so we're getting into the craziness. Class signups. Also, Riley, thank you for the follow. I missed that earlier, but thank you. Super appreciated. It's like I should double check my notifications. Aha, I knew there was one more thing I needed to do. We want the back of the eyeball to be made. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. So it should be this. That way we create the watertight version of the avatar. Let's do some manual placement for the moment. The nose, we don't really need a nostril, do we? So just let's dissolve this and bring this in. Got a very pointy anime nose. It's messy in there. Good stuff. This new commission you're working on currently? Yes, indeed. Just started. Brand new. Brand new. And to get these pointed tips on the fingers, need some more geometry. We'll select these ones. Do normal, food. A little weird, but that's okay. We're gonna sculpt them all. That rhymed. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, now we begin. I'm always torn. Can I use the multi-res with the mirror modifier? I think I can. I can't. I want to try that. Let's go ahead and get rid of our subdivision here. Add our multi-res bottom, and before we get too far, let's go ahead and just adjust things. Something I had problems with too. I think I will have to just eventually rebake the multi-res, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I was interested in trying it out. So. You can, but if you subdiv with mirror on, you'll get stripes. Interesting. Mirror topology won't appear in some cases, making it impossible to work with. Well, worst case scenario, I will just duplicate, flip it, merge it, bring it back down to the low poly. If I subdiv to your pre-mirror, then you'll use multi-res unsubdiv, then it works. Gotcha. We'll give it a shot. I guess his legs are kind of turned in this image. I don't know if he should be kind of pigeon-toed. Double check the client there. I think for now we won't. This. Let's bring the heck down. Awesome. Bring the thigh in. And the knee up. It's going to have a longer lower leg, it seems. And the thigh will need to be bigger this way too. Bam. Bada boom. Interesting. That's the calf. And then we also have another bump. So I made extra geometry for the calf, but not our additional bumpy. Let's go ahead and do that now. Black base. Let's turn off all the smaller objects. Make the horn bigger. And let's subdivide them. Base sets on. I can't see it. I think we'll need to make the pec bigger. Just a guess. Oh no! assumed the symmetry, having the symmetry on, would help that. But that is a big issue. If I can't push the mesh to the other side, then we're definitely going to have issues. Okay, I think we'll have to apply the mirror. Looks very odd at the moment. It's not match with mesh. Hello, Estrella, welcome. I have a new outfit, but it's in the wrong scale. I mean 100, 100, 100. After importing to Blender, armature is moved down and its origin point's in the center of the armature. Where the clothing's really you just want to apply your transforms. So just scale it down to fit and then apply your transforms. You also might want to double check your import settings. So odd right now. His arms are so tiny. Okay, let's go ahead and apply that multi-res. No. I will simply apply the base. Remove it. Get my mirror mod. Mesh, it's not a match with the bones. Is that as in it has the incorrect names? Go ahead and apply that now. Then add the multi-res back. Okay. And subdivide. Boom. We're back in business. Back in business, baby. Oh, I'm matching it to his body, but image is not center. I've doubled armature, armature under armature, under the hips, child under child. Well, you definitely won't want two armatures. That's going to get complicated for VRCHAT. But I would just separate the clothes. First, rename everything, and then separate the clothes. So you can, I would separate the clothes, scale the armature to match, scale the clothes to match, apply the armature's pose. So if you scale an armature, if you scale up or down an armature, you can go into the setting. Let me just make a bone really quick. Here, apply pose as rest pose. And so that way you can re-scale your armature and it will work. And then you want to reparent, rechild your clothes to the armature. But it definitely sounds like you've got a complicated situation going on there. It's hard for me to get a very direct insight into what's happening in there. But ooh, sounds like wrong import settings from Maya, ZBrush, Houdini, or any other program that uses different export FBX. Importing and exporting FBXs is a huge pain. Yeah, I've pretty consistently encountered trouble with those kinds of things. There's not really like a one solution for that. because every program's a little different. Need to scale up the height. Go here, grab it, 2.6, and we'll scale it right about there. So 1.17. Then I'm going to go into my rig, before I forget, edit the reference bones. Match it to rig. And then hide my rig. Now, for example, outfits for Maya have twisted bones to 90 degrees. Model looks like a hedgehog. It's a Blender only stream. You can't talk about Maya. It's not allowed. I'm joking. Well, if you want to send me the file, I can take a closer look at it. But yeah, it's hard for me to kind of imagine what's going on exactly in your project. And we'll make the neck a little thicker. Oh, let's make the hippies. I don't know. Should I make hips like that? Challenge. Extrude them. And then we can increase part. Oh, here too. Increase that. All right, looking a little bit better. Jake's fist angrily. By the way, I finished my latest head, but I got a strange problem. Don't know how to fix. I scale this head and blend shapes are broken. Is it possible to fix this somehow to a smaller version? What causes this problem after I scale it? So blend shapes are, what they really are is a position. So a blend shape just takes one vertice and it moves it to that other position. So if your scale is really big, it's still trying to move it that same distance. So your blend shapes are probably fine if you scale them down. So like if I had on this mesh, if I had a blend shape here and it was too big, you can change the range min and max right here. So you could probably do however much you scaled it down, you could change. So if it went from 1 and you scale it down to 0.1, then I would change your max to 0.1 and see what that looks like. If not, that's not the issue, then most likely that's the issue. Most likely that's the issue. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be my assumption. Most of the cost from big to small? Blend shapes can break. I've had a lot of trouble with blend shapes. That's why I mostly use armature animations or bone facial rig, so I can always rebake them. Rebake my blend shapes just from animation or something. Yeah, it's hard to say because genuinely, they're just fragile. They're very fragile. But that would be my assumption, is that it's just a little bit more something to do with just the distance of the blend shape. I need to get rid of these. Not proficient at staying on the blend shape making workflow for AVI, but it helps a lot in a non-destruct workflow, especially when you modifiers later on. What's the problem after I scale it? Scaling is most likely the issue. Yeah, I would assume it's just the scaling. But they are finicky. They've caused me to grow some gray hairs many times. Blend shapes. Fall off here is really interesting. What am I using? Is this just normal gray? Oh yeah, it's not a landscape. This will be smooth. Not looking at the reference, but that's kind of close. Open up the mouth a little bit. Mouth open. Ooh. Try making a blend shape where you shrink it, then select your base and blend from shape. Yeah, you can make corrective blend shapes and then just merge them towards the end. The eyes are not as deep as this, so out. Like this. It's pretty close already. Nice. I think we'll have to change the topology of the chin. Okay, I was looking for a way to copy blend shapes. It has face tracking after scale. I had some things broken with the time. Yeah, my recommendation would just be, again, to edit the blend shape range. Because I have a feeling they're probably working fine, they're just going too big. So if you change that range to be very small, they're probably still working. Without doing everything from the beginning, it's a lot of blend shapes. I make it 60 for the whole week. Yeah. Blend shape. The curse of blend shapes. Curse you, blend shapes. Well, hopefully, vertex by vertex. Well, I do hope you find a solution, but that would be my recommendation, just adjusting the range. Because it'll still import properly. Just try messing with the range first. See if that gives you what you're looking for. That's no good. We'll probably have to cut those vertices later. I don't want to my neck. Please. That looks pretty good overall. Probably need to give him more of a bulge. To be frank. Needs more bulge. And the butt needs to be bigger. Okay, get rid of that wireframe. Let's add his hooves so we're getting a better feel for the sizing. His body. Very sad booty. He wants a sad booty. Why the long face? We're just gonna block these in a rough way. Let's cut it. Move it forward. I have to make sure I'm not local. Alright, slap a subdiv on here. And we'll do this boundary loop, crease, and crease it. Alright. Then the calf definitely should be bigger. Frame again. Want to make sure I'm putting things in the right spot, putting the vertice I want to be there. So it's even. Even Stevens. I think we're going to dissolve this here. And what we'll do on both sides. what we'll do is and add a cut here, and then bring that back. That way I can pull this down further. Of course, it totally destroys my topology, but that's okay. Okay. Don't quite match anymore. I think next time what I need to do is make sure to save. Now, whenever we fix it, we'll just, because I want to keep the vertex groups as my main concern when I'm making adjustments. That's my biggest issue with the multi-res modifier, and I don't really see why it should be an issue, but every time you have to make an edit where you need to like subdivide or redo your multi-res, you unsubdivide with the multi-res, it gets rid of your vertex groups, and I don't really understand why that has to be the case. I don't accept that that needs to. Doesn't need to be this way. Awesome. Looking pretty good already. I think I'll want more resolution for the eyebrows. Because they need to be quite expressive. So we'll take these, lower them, move them down a little. Awesome. And then we'll take these chunks here, even here too, and indent them. Definitely need some more. And the corners of the mouth do line up pretty directly with the middle of the eye. That's good. All right. Move the ear forward. Make the ear bigger. You hide the arm. Awesome. Could just use the face sets to hide that. That was mildly unnecessary. Not in a major way, but goofy way. Alright, we're gonna give him a little bit more bulge. It's gotta be done. Must be done. that. Perfect. Okay, looking good. The hooves feel a little too big. I want some cat shoes. I'll be right back. Whoa. Thanks. Oh. Booba. Might do some additional topology for the pecs or the abs as well. Like that. Be a little bit challenging. What if I do? And that already just helps quite a bit. Good. But now I can actually put a crease down the middle, which is good. All right, looking pretty darn good. All right. Okay, works so fast now. Another change on the topology. Let's make the bicep some nice additional geometry. Right about that. Let's hit the sub. Actually, we'll make a backup copy. And we'll call this basic shapes. Let's subdivide again. Oh. Now I may actually apply the base here. Make a new multi-res. And then subdivide. Now I have a lot more geometry to work with. And this is kind of the final, we're at 16, perfect. This is actually the final topology I'm going to be working with that we'll be bringing into the game. We can make a few more edits here instead of, yeah, that'll work nicely. So we can get the knuckles to have more geometry, we can A lot more we can do here. I like it. Such as, I was going to do something. The ear. To be this section. I think I'll need to make an ear canal. Right, the belly button. That's what I was gonna do. Like something. What was I gonna do? Belly button. We'll do this part here. Actually, I might actually give it some more cuts. Indent this. Move it back. Bring it down. That's probably all I really need to do. Moment. I think that's pretty good. Anything else? See how the eyebrows are coming out? Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Nice. The chin. I would like the chin to be a little bit sharper. That's kind of an important characteristic of this character. So I think we'll do this. And just, actually, I should use a bevel. Yeah. Boom. Just bevel this. Ori, Samus, you are being lit by the light of God in anime. Oh, I'm so pale. I'm back. No longer ascending into heaven. Stay away from the light. Don't like the normals right here. That's looking real chunky, so we'll get one more bevel in here. I'd probably just do a cut. Yeah, that looks nicer. One more. A little extra, but it's gonna just make the pop. Get rid of our crease here. Yeah, much better. Cool. I feel like the cheekbones should be a little sharper. And the eyebrows, brow ridge, flatten. He's got a very anime flat face. Nice. Okay. We're going to take the reference, scooch it over. On this side. That didn't help. Let's get these eyes positioned. Very square eyes. Now, do I put the... It's like, shouldn't be that. Yes. Gotcha. So if I look at it here, this is the corner of the eye. Do I want the corner here and here? Or do I want the corners in the middle of this? I don't think it really is going to matter. Whatever. Shouldn't make a huge difference. He just likes being way in the body. Good stuff. Thanks, man. Oh, I don't think I can make his eyes closer together. We're gonna pull his face out a little ways. Make the eyes have the correct width. And how we looking? How we looking? We're looking good. And then he's got this slight little wobble on the mouth. Wibble wobble. Let's go out there. Or head out there. Good. This one down. Go. wireframe. I'm going to sharpen this edge. So pull out that point. All right, still getting on the subdivision pretty strong. Gonna have to balance such a bit. Use the fill. Smooth this. Crease in. Crease in. Hello, Star Seeker. Welcome. Hope you and chat are having a wonderful day. We are. I did just post. Go ahead and drop it in chat. Nope, that's not it. My commission form. So I'll do a bigger post on my. It's not it either. How do I do this? Give me this. But I did just drop my commission sign-up forms for classes. So if anyone is interested in doing an intro to VRCHAT avatar creation, I'm opening up classes, and it'll begin not this week, but next Wednesday for 3 weeks, twice a week. So let me know. I'd love some feedback on the hours, if that works with people's schedules and stuff. But I'm looking forward to it. It'll be really fun. So if anyone wants to make avatars, I'm ready to teach. So excited to sign up here right away. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm very excited. The more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, this is going to be good. Kind of shied away from it over the last few years, but I think it just makes sense. Just makes a lot of sense. Going to hide the eyeball. Now we need to do one more layer. I don't want to lose the shape of the eye. Let's go even higher. Actually, no, because yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Awesome. And the chin should be bigger, or at least the mouth should be a little bit higher. Scooch that up. Bring this down. Do a little pinchy. Hat caps. Yeah, that's fun. Your jaw a little sharper. Awesome. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good for the face. Bam. And then we'll scooch this down. And in. And in and down. The times are fine with me. Hey, that's good to hear. That is perfect. That's good to hear. I want to do one more class that I'll probably start up that will be in the morning for me. Because I figure that there'll be some people at some other times. That should even out the time zone difference, at least. In case there's some people who can't make it leaving. More muscle! Hello, Flutter. Welcome. Welcome back. Always more. I think his waist is kind of weirdly thin. Like, is that a weird angle? Should be more square, blocky. How's your guys' day going? What are you up to today? Y'all having a good Monday? Just vibing and having a good day. This model's design looks like a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. This is actually for streamer, Ren. And I'm excited to see because they have a VTuber they're using, but they want VTuber for their stream, but they want a VRCHAT avatar, so kind of helping bring their character to life with them. But they made the he made the design, and there's a few other characters that have like kind of a similar look and feel. They're very cool. It looks a little thin, but coming out well. Okay, perfect. Run that wireframe again. I'm actually going to pinch these. Just kind of wobble them to be a little bit smaller. Get them out. Give it a little rounding. Start on those movements. I'll probably need to another subdivision. Really start on them properly. Cody. Assuming I'll want a well-developed derriere. Dare I say? Good. Looking very good. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. BRB. 1 second. Beautiful. I'm back. Man, I'm so sore. I I had to help my brother dig a wrench for some electrical conduit this weekend, and I'm just feeling so beat up from that. The shoulder is very sharp cut right here. I'm wondering how to mimic that best on my character. We already have the topology to do it, I think. In fact, I think if I just ran a cut here, bevel, let's do bevel instead. Oh, that's good. Double check all that, doesn't it? But make sure my seams aren't missing. Let's just throw in a little bevel here. Oh, that looks weird. That should be good. Place to start. We can smooth it out. Actually, it's just giving me a good indication of where things need to make that. And like this. To start making it extrude. And what we'll do that should result in a very clean edge for me to make this muscle definition. Because the one thing about using multi-res like this is just that you have to, unlike a voxel remesh, you really have to work with the underlying topology, which a lot of times is better than the voxel remeshing. Most of the time it's better, because voxel remeshing get really crunchy under the hood, which is no good. No good. Crunchiness. All right, and then we'll hit it with a plate to round it out. Let's say that's pretty close. Everything else we can just try and pull it around. Noise. Noise. Hello, bro. Welcome, bro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We're working on, there's a very muscular dude. Getting him made. There's a client commission. Whoa, that's the wrong button. Let's scooch this over, right about there. Then hit it with the grease. Oh. I'm getting a call. One moment, y'all. Oh no, it's fine. Just spam. I am expecting a call. That was not it. Make him muscle like the rocket actor. We're getting close. We're getting close. Maybe a little bit that way. Oops. Has to be really careful here. That's 4. Should be a knuckle here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. Oh. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. And I will mark it sharp right now, even though I don't really want to. I wish they had an option to just change the color of an edge. Actually, let me look that up. Blender, change edge color in viewport. I guess we can. Okay. And this is just for reference. Actually, no, I will add knuckles. No. What we're gonna do? We're gonna add some knuckles. Practically the same amount for each of these. Might as well just do them all at once for each knuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh. Well. All right. Oh, which one? Relative offset. I mean, changing the color of the marker. My hope would be to actually like do something like this, where I have these edges highlighted. But the reason I don't want to use this is because it actually, that will change the appearance of the mesh down the line. For now, it's okay. But when you mark it sharp, that can change the normals. All right, there we go. Oh. I only did this to one side of the hand. That's a lot of work to try to carry over. All right. Now we're gonna have to do some multi-res surgery. What we're gonna do is save, copy, to, I'll call this pre-hand fix. All right. Save. And we have to go to our multi-res. Actually, we'll duplicate it first. And we'll make a new collection here called data transfer. And a new one, we'll call this finger fix. Send our duplicate into finger fix. And I guess we can just apply it. Apply the mesh. And then we'll actually do the exact transfer. We'll hide the whole collection. Now we can reference it whenever we want. It's just kind of saved. What we need to do is apply the multi-res here as well. And then go in and literally slice them in half. And to slice. Okay. And then we'll mirror him. We have merge on. Merge is good, but some of the issues is for it can merge points we don't want. But that looks good. So we'll go ahead and apply it. And then we'll go to, we'll turn on our data transfer again. Select our main body and select the data transfer. No, we're doing this too soon. we need to take this guy and then do the multi-res one time and unsubdivide. Then we select the data transfer. Actually should have done this before mirroring. Okay, let's back up just a few. No, I have to do it here. Okay, yeah, we'll just go in, cut them in half one more time. How VRCHAT handles thumbs breaks my artist brain so bad. Yeah, their default animations are pretty bad. Stack up even further. We're at the mirror. And this is why we have to double check our image distance. So stuff like that. I'm gonna do it. And we'll select the boundary loop. It can be just the middle. 0.6 SX. Okay. Much better. And before I do the mirror, now we'll do the transfer. Object. Transfer. Mesh data, vertex groups. All layers by name or place. Should be good. And with this guy, let's just turn on our grid really quick. Boom, boom, Control D, armature deform. Okay, good. That's what we're hoping to retain while we're doing all that work. I love MR, but these things make it a headache sometimes. It really does. If they just retain the vertex groups when you unsubdivided, I don't understand how that's, like, that has to be a pretty solvable problem. Doesn't even have to be perfect. No. Say lovey. Say lovey. Well, this goes into the body. Looking good. I think things are coming together super well. And now, in our main topology, we have the hand stuff on both sides. We do need to now unsubdivide. Oh. And I'll have to transfer. Okay. I have to do the multi-res here, unsubdivide, apply. And then we just lost our vertex groups again, so now I transfer a second time. Perfect. Should be working. Well, that's a bummer. Wait, no, there should be a way to do that. I didn't need to get rid of the multi-res right here. But that means I should have applied the mirror before adding it. Okay. One more time. Apply the mirror. Get the multi-res, unsubdivide, then we transfer. think we're back in business. Because I have the full resolution, should full resolution. Yes, there we go. Okay. And the mirrors are there. And that would mean as well that the rig. Yes. Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's make a backup copy. That was a lot of work just to fix that. And I don't want to lose it again. And alright. Now we get back to sculpting and we're going to work on the hands. I do think a lot of the work later on in like making characters or just working in Blender in general, it's like all the expertise really is in this kind of software is like knowing how to recover from something fucking up. Like, how can I keep the work I just did? And it gets so roundabout sometimes. You're like, is that really how I have to do that? Okay. Alright. Beautiful. Taper the fingers a little. Some nice fingy shapes. Man, I love making stuff. It's so fun. Too bumpy. That's all right. A little too bumpy. Just a wee bit. Hello, Electro. Welcome. Hi, Sam. I checked the class schedule you posted. It's going to be really hard for me to participate at those times, but I checked correctly, it'd be 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. for me. Well, that is definitely... if I sign up and pay for a seat, can I still watch the videos? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'd probably give you a discount at that point, because you'd be unable to get the hands-on part of it. So I'd be happy to give you a discount for that and send the recordings your way. Additionally, I think that if the classes start scaling up, we'll do a morning session, my time, which hopefully would be a little bit more reasonable for your schedule. I figured that just because, Discord's, well, it seems a lot of the community is international, and I would definitely want to make sure people are able to attend no matter where they are. Time zone you mentioned is CST, correct? Yes, Texas time or kind of Midwest America time. And we also have not only is it Central Time Zone, but we also do have daylight savings time here, which throws a little goofiness into the mix when it comes to timing things. Hello, Nammers, welcome. Oh, there we go. Whew. Get that for a while. Hope you're well, Sam. Hello, Goo. Hello, Nammers. Hello to both of you. And Nammers, you expressed interest, but I am doing class signups now. Let me send it your way. It may not work with your time zone, so potentially we'll do another class as well in the morning. For it'd be like a American time zone, and then like a European time zone class. Dropping that link in chat. All right. Boys looking good. This is a new commission, by the way. May look familiar to you all if you've seen Ren before. Need to move the text. Yeah. Oh, thank you, gamers. It's funny. No. Sometimes, I don't often work on female characters these days, but sometimes there's just as much booba. Beefy beef. Will the concept of the character we're creating of the course be given, or can we bring our own? I would just have to review it, and as long as it's like a humanoid character, anime or otherwise, that should be fine. So I think like the real concern would just be that it's so different that I wouldn't be teaching the same things. But I think as long as it's a humanoid character, you're fine. Hello, Sky. Welcome. I am making a class. I just posted it in chat there. Yeah, we're doing an intro to VRCHAT avatar creation. So it'll be like, the goal will be to go from modeling, UV rigging and stuff, and it goes over there. Oh, still spots? Absolutely. It is very open at the moment. I just posted it. So furry models are okay, right? Yeah, I think that should be totally fine. Yes, because we might as well go over making tails and things like that. And generally, the mouths aren't actually too different. And anime ears, so from anime characters and stuff like that, that should all work really well. No furries allowed. That's a joke. Alright, pecs definitely look yellowish, which I think is exactly what we're going for. And we'll do, I might want to edit the neck here so that we can get these defined a little bit more. It's from scratch character, right? Not from a basic multi-res, correct. So it'll be, we won't go over multi-res sculpting or retopology, or just sculpting in general. It'll just be like a humanoid with a toon aesthetic. So yeah, I think in the description it kind of goes over what it's not, and so it wouldn't be like how to do texturing fully. We'll do painting, but we won't do like full texturing. We won't do like custom constraints or anything like that for VRCHAT. The goal will be to make like a toon style character, and going over how I put well, Sam, that's great. I'm in. Awesome. But I do want to make more classes. So we'll do an intro, and then we'll do another class down the line for more like medium level, and then further on another like advanced class. And then after that, it'd probably just be like tutoring at that point, if there was any desire for more information. And awesome. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm glad you all are excited. Definitely makes me excited. I feel like I know I'd always toyed with it in the back of my mind of doing a class, but now I really feel like I'm actually prepared to do it. I know enough to like really feel confident about teaching it in a class format. I believe you have to double check the dates. 17th June is a Monday on my calendar. Oh, actually, let's check. I'll go ahead and edit that right now. June, is it a Friday? That should be right. Oh no, you're totally right. I should have been 19th. 19th and then 21st. First, and then after that, it would be the 26th to the 28th. Okay, perfect. Updated. Just look at that. 26th, 28th. Yeah, okay, perfect. It should be correct now. 6 p.m. Central Time Zone should be fine for you. Okay, perfect. And it'll be a 2-hour class. Is it required to put my real name in the form? It's certainly not something that would be publicly shared, and it'd be just for payment like purposes. So if you really don't want to, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really an issue for me. I'm just trying to make it like formal, I guess. But if you don't want to put it, that's totally fine. I'm not because I'm not like a school, so the only one that knows. Okay, gotcha. This is more just like, not that I need the information, just more like a formal, I guess, a preconception. I don't know. That may be something I remove in the future. Fair. If that's something else that bothers other people too, then I'll just take it off as a requirement. A wibbly wobbly horn. Maybe bothers isn't the right word. Would prefer not to. I have kind of more of a angle, just a slight angle. Ew, looking good. But will you be recording the classes for us or have afterwards? I will record them and then upload them to a Google Drive folder for you. Some parts of the body, I think, once we are ready to bake, probably have to go through and just give a little bit more resolution to areas like this, right on the tummy and probably the eyes as well. Yum diddle yum. but thank you all for your interest. I'm super excited. Feels like kind of a very natural progression of how things have been going. Yeah, thank you all for your interest. Super pumped. Super pumped. Oh, well, thank you, Nips. This should be the corner. Here, oh, let's see. 2, 3, 4. This should be the corner. Here. Interesting. This is probably fine. As long as the blink is okay. Can't wait. You're a great teacher. Thank you. Very happy for you. I hope the classes go well. Thank you, Goo. Thank you. I'm pumped. And yeah, I think definitely let me know any feedback moving forward, even when the class starts. I'd just like to get a good feel for how I'm doing, and I'll talk more about that during the actual class, but just want to make sure I'm doing right by y'all. Correct. I will follow up with, I will invoice all of you directly. So it'll be a PayPal invoice. I think I need to... make some additional geometry edits to make the shoulder here and then the neck. It's a little tricky, but I think it would be worth doing. Yeah. So the first thing we'll do actually just indent this whole section. I think. Yeah. Well. Can indent. Again, there's also the neck. I want to make these shapes. I could connect these to here. This. Which is odd to do, but it looks nice, so go with it. Then I can actually fix it. All right, we need to delete them in half. I've already backed up the vertex groups. What I want to do is apply the multi-res at its highest level. Apply it. And then delete half of them again. Middle. Do you have an example character for what the hand-painted toon shade aesthetic would look like? I'll have to get back to you on that one. I've been putting together my my portfolio, So probably be picking out one of these characters in here and kind of pointing out, like using this as a reference. Yeah. Probably this moth mummy. This one is actually all hand painted as well. Oops. Scarrick here. So something like this would work nicely as a reference for an example. But I also would be fine with you all finding a good example of an aesthetic you want to target. Like I want to go more of a Pokemon hand-painted theme or arcane style or something like that. All I really want to avoid is getting into like physically based rendering and baking. Those are the only things that I would avoid in that workflow, just because that would be a little bit more involved, and because then we also have to have some painter and stuff like that. So I'm totally fine with whatever kind of hand painted aesthetic you're looking for. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me. Then we'll do another modifier. Subdivide. Go back in here. Fix the neck again. Not bad. And then do another edit. We're going over different like anime eyes and spheres and things like that. I would love to do both. Love to do both for sure. Spheres are pretty easy. Anime eyes is mostly just baking blend shapes. Baking little blendy shapes. I should undo the edit I just made. And take this section here, indent. So I can move it down, back. Perfect. I'm going to do an edit here. Get rid of these. What's that? Names. No, let's back up. I should make it a backup copy before I do anything further. I'm going to call this free clavicle. Free clavicle. Gonna be so nice to have all your throw knowledge in one place, lol. I think it's gonna help me really refine and like streamline everything as well, and just like go, okay, oh yeah, and then I actually do it this way. Because sometimes I feel like I'm just kind of moving unconsciously through some of these things. Give me the time to actually think it through. here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take just gonna run one more cut here. We're gonna take this. And at center, I'm going to do a cut. So that way I get an Adam's apple. We'll do our connection here. Like this. So create this shape, which will just be an indent. Perfect. Okay. Then the color. That's a hard part because of where and how it connects here. If this is what I would like. Really like to capture that shape, but I get the feeling I'll have to do something a little bit different. Like, well, if I indent it, this. Not quite. This looks weird. Much better. Okay. All right, signed up. Awesome. I will try to pull all those nighters. Pull all nighters those Friday. Oh, well, don't push yourself too hard. During work week, I'll have to watch recorded stuff. Well, I appreciate your interest, and I definitely don't want you to burn out doing those late nights. But hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good. At least it's not like 3 months or something of doing all nighters. I think we'll split this. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this section right here. I'm just going to rip it. It's ripping, it's a little easier. Bridge. Close this. And then I can still keep it a square by just cutting this and pushing it. Or the indent here, we're just going to actually manually push this. think this should work out nicely. This should give us the topology we need to make those shapes. Such an opportunity to level up Blender skills in a short time. Yes, that is the goal. The on-ramp to making avatars. Our on-ramp. Yeah, it'd be fun to do. D&D themed one. How can I make this a... I guess I can just do this. Oh, just do one more that, and it's automatically 2 squares. A lot of resolution for that, but good. I think it'll look good. It's better. We'll do 2, but no more than that. Some triangles. All right. Just a few more edits on our base topology. I feel like it's got nipples. How much should we see them? Should we do a extrusion? That? Alright, that's pretty nice. Subtle, but there. Nothing too crazy. All right. Any other topology we want to add? It'd be nice to have these abs actually modeled out. We'll just start by taking these ones. That's working. Inside the loop we have already. Perfect. Let me add a mirror too. That's perfect. We can bake it down to 15,000. Awesome. Now we have this kind of, be the word for it, shelf of like, I think that's just going to be sculpting. That'll just be sculpting. It'd be pretty hard to get that in exact. Anything else? Do one more cut on the peck. We want to do kind of this really sharp crease that we see. vectors messed up? Why does it look like that? Oh, something's really odd there. I already lost my vertex group, so I might just go in and cut that up. Oh my god. Oops. This one and here. And then indent this, alt this, bring it in, clear the scene. One more cut here. Perfect. All right. Just trying to get all these different things baked in the actual geometry. Almost there. Almost there. The hardest part is always this corner of the eye. It never really behaves nicely. Okay. The ears will be really good to look at right now. Have any images of just his ears? But let's go. Man, every time I eat cashews, it just makes my mouth water so much. I don't know what it is. It's not like a hungry mouth watering. I just turns on my saliva. Drowning. All right, 0.6. And do just the tippy. I'd really love to make these muscles. I think this middle one should be pretty easy. We'll just take this section Dent it. And push it out a little. And on the side one, we'll do the same thing, but it does go down a little bit further. About there. In here. Indent again. I just extrude it, whatever. Clear the seam. Clear the crease. Crank it. Move it out. Okay, one last one. Alright. Those don't really have to work right now, because again, we'll just go in and sculpt everything out. Is that it? I think those are all the mesh edits I want to make. Maybe the back, get the shoulder blade popping out. Maybe right here. Go to seam. This one will be a little bit different. Because I'm going to delete this intersection. So it doesn't loop perfectly around. Or I actually got this. I could imply the shoulder blade pretty well. Alright, I think that looks good. What we'll do now, apply the multi-res, and apply the mirror, then slap on another multi-res, and unset the line. Now we're back at our low poly, and we can continue to sculpt. But now, everything we've done should make it a lot easier to make very good shapes. And oopsies. These need to be brought in. How did the nose get down there? Something's odd right there. I think the multi-res was not, or sorry, the mirror was just a little too strong. And actually, looking at this, I want to redo this. No, I don't. No, I don't. Alright, slap on a mirror. Multi-res. Bam. Back to sculpting. Okay. Hit an edge there. And there's one. Oh no. Oh, no wonder it's acting so weird. Accidentally build that whole thing in. Okay. Okay, we gotta back up. Here at the mirror. I did not even notice that. Boom. It's weird there. I don't think so. Nose did do something weird, but I think that was something else. Alright. Round 3. Yes, that would have been a very interesting surprise to have happen later. I think everything's good now. Good. And the face sets. Get those face sets out of here. I need to bring these in a little. Oh, that looks really good. Nice. Success. Success. Let me give my characters like a little bit of a forward lean. Pull that back this time. Good stuff. Subtle normal map there. You broke. Okay, things are looking a little more normal. But back to the what we had before. Okay. Things are getting a little intense there. Eye is too big now, but the muscle definition looks really nice. They are not. Okay, good. Pulling the wrong. All right, and we'll just do. I don't really want to pull apart. There we go. Much better. All right. The text definitely have much more of a U shape, a curved shape in the drawing. Try to mirror that. The waist I made a little thin. I actually want this little part here to just go straight up, not to curve in. More like this. All right. Gonna feel weird until we get the hair in on the character. I think that's the next thing to do. The chest should be bigger. It's not very proportional right now. Probably goes a little bit too far out. The head's kind of leaning forward. I'll have to redo the clavicle. Again, I think it would be nice to move the head just like straight up. So do L, seam. Track this, and then we're just gonna push it. How do you quickly hide the head like that with vertex groups? In sculpt mode, there's something called face sets that you can create through a selection. So if I go to sculpt mode, and we look at it here, you can see there's these different colored selections. So that's generally how I do it. So for example, we'll clean up the chest selection here because it's a little funky right there. We'll just do face set from edit mode selection. Oh. I think that's really just kind of their main dealio, but they're good. They're good. I like them. I use them a lot. And in fact, a lot of times when after I work for a while on a character, I go back to my base template and add more face sets, so I have better selections next time, or just ready to go selections. Oops. Switch the ear around. It's got a little bit of a taper towards here and a down, but the edge here is thicker. That will smooth. Only use them with the pose tool in Sculpt. Gotcha. The pose tool is an interesting one. Like sometimes I feel like it does exactly what I want it to, and then other times I'm like, just finicky sometimes, but getting quick, nice folds for clothes. It's consistent. Are you saying that you can do the clock then with the pose tool? I've seen people do that in ZBrush, but I haven't ever experimented with it in Blender. Put this together right here. Deformation target set to cloth simulation and the squish strap. Gotcha. All right, looking good. I think we got the face and chest mostly done. Let's look a little low. Up just a little. And butt crack. All right, looking very good now. This. Oh, I'm sleepy. Hello, Epic Bilal YouTube. Hey, Sam, make it extra buff. That's the plan. Hello, Epic. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. I'm ready for a nap, y'all. Ready for a nap. A little too intense. But, you know, I guess we'll just bake it down in the version. I think it's so hard to tell without the hair, so I think that's what we really got to start on now. Like, I keep looking at the character, I'm like, I think that's right, but something about, you have a character with no hair, you just really hard to tell if you're matching the design. Shoulder definitely still needs to be pulled out further. I don't want to mess up the head. Okay, I think we're pretty close now. Pretty darn close. Alright, I'm starting the hair. Make a backup copy. Forward, free air. Okay. It's the best way to do it. A little spike here. I don't know how I would do that. That's an interesting one. This little, like a tier spike, I guess. I think I'll just have to avoid that. Or replace it with the main eyelash. A little tummy, important. A bandana. Their tummies are a little different between these drawings. We'll do the hair when we get back. We'll be going on lunch in about 25 minutes. And I'll be back, of course. I think I'm going to have to redo the that I've set up. It's a little tricky to work with right now. Tummy should have a protrusion. A bit of tummy. Excuse this, but you got me the bulge. All right, things are looking sharp. This line's too arched back here. Now we'll start on there. So I think, unlike the past, I will be using curves. Just happened. Now I duplicated that. So And let's get the face lined up. There, so. Okay, then we'll hide the body. And we'll add some extrusion. Let's radius to low. Subdivide. Write a map here. That's kind of close. Smooth that out. Doop, 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 doop. Let's smooth all of these out. Give it a red noir hair. Here we go. Put it back on. His eyes are in the wrong spot. That a mirror. All right, then. Do I want to do this with curves? I'm always so torn. Yeah, I do. I think I do. This one, and we'll focus on one of these other curves. Next one. There. And right here. And that radius way up. All right. Move these back. See, the problem with curves is this: as soon as you start rotating them, you get this kind of bullshit. Which is so frustrating because I love curves. I love using curves, but how you work with tilt on curves is actually just stupid. Actually, like, broken. I don't think it should work like that at all. Excuse me. Anyway, there's my Blender complaint of the day. Want to make a little diamond and turn down that resolution. Or how low can we go? This will be our hair profile. Get back to our it's here. And excuse me, we're going to get rid of our extrusion, add in profile object we just made. Wish we could set it to sharp, but this will have to do. I'm gonna rotate the radius. Oh, sorry, not radius. Tilt 90. Pointed towards. Well, I don't know, maybe. Well, do they match up right now? I rotate them 90 degrees. Ugh. That is much closer. Right about there is where we want it. Okay. Cool. I think we'll just start on the back now. Okay. So I'm going to take our reference image, we'll rotate it 180 degrees forward. Look at it from the back. Right about there. Call this hair front. I'll duplicate it. Hide the first. This one is now hair back. And delete everything. I see you made the edges pointy before applying the object on the curve. Was that with Alt-S? Yes, and I also made sure to change my origin or my pivot point to individual origins. Otherwise, it would do the whole thing together. It might still work, but I think I always do that. Generally, I'm always making sure I have individual points selected. You know, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, there's one. I was just weird. And we're still just going. Sorry, I'm totally spacing out right now. This is definitely one of those tasks that's just like tedium. It's tedious. The tedious task. Worth doing, but always my brain just starts turning off partway through. Go into Zen mode. Alright, I want to see what this looks like so far. Ooh. And let's switch this to studio. There we go. So I can. Cool. And we'll say bottom layer. Duplicate, hide the bottom layer. Mid layer. Take this, and we're gonna make the. Oh, actually, I guess some of that was the mid. Maybe back up a little. So. Cool. bottom layer, we want these one here. Be deleted. Now we've got the mid and the front. Add the bottom again. And bring these over here. Bring it in, shrink this end. There. Boom. Making swift progress. But I think it is time for me to call it for lunch. I think we'll have pretty much the whole body done today. Including the hair. We'll save the clothing for tomorrow. But yeah. And then we'll get into painting and stuff, but we're going to be moving pretty quick with this character, I think. But thank you all for hanging out with me. And thank you everyone who has signed up or expressed interest in the classes. I'll be doing some bigger posts, probably developing a more solidified curriculum so we can have same expectations on like what kind of character we're making, what the look of the character will be like, goals, things like that. So definitely want to make sure we're on the same page moving forward. But thank you all for hanging out. I hope everyone's having an amazing Monday. Again, I'll be back very soon. For anyone new here, I just break my day up into 2 streams. So I'll be back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we'll just pick up right where we left off, working on this character. And then we'll switch over to another little project towards the end of the day. I've been kind of something I've been working on off stream that I think I'm pretty excited about. But anyway, thank you all again. Hope you're all having an amazing day, and see you all very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye, Sky. Bye, everyone. Bye, Electro. Epic. Anyone else that's lurking out there, enjoy your day. See you all again very, very soon for more VRCHAT shenanigans. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. I will have a good